So we're here at the patio area. This seems to be the favorite spot for the teenagers to break in on the weekends. You can see here, this opening here, we put in chain link fence, they cut it. I put some bars across here, they bend them, they remove them. This is the favorite spot to get out in over the weekends. We're still getting to know this property and we're still discovering new stuff along the way. So as we are moving through and cleaning, we're also discovering different stuff. To get a perspective, right through here, this was the original granary with grain bins. Then they built some round bins over here. And then I think this, which are the largest bins on this side, are probably the newest. This area in between, we don't know what we're gonna do with it yet on the other side of this wall. So let's go check this out. This, we're standing on top, the pass-through for these bins over to here. Underneath this, or inside this little room, there's conveyors and auger equipment to move the grain from here over to here so they can get loaded onto trains. This area in through here, we haven't really done much with, but we envision doing something nice on the ground, either ground cover or mulch or flooring or tile or decorative rock, setting in some tables, and this could be the extension of the patio area for entertaining purposes. Just a really neat area, a little bit blocked from the wind and the elements, but still outdoors where you can enjoy different things, you know, for an outdoor space. This is a pipe that went from one of the bins down to where the auger system, conveyor system is down here. And didn't even know it, inside here, check this out. Look at that. We've got antique corn, okay? Everybody gets brand new corn. Over on the other side of the street, they're growing brand new corn. On the other side of the railroad tracks, brand new corn. This place has been out of business for over 20 years. And look at that, antique corn. My brother-in-law's a farmer. He's thinking corn is like $7, $8 a bushel. I'm gonna have to ask him what antique corn mixed with soybeans is worth. I'm thinking it's gotta be a fortune because nobody's got this stuff. So I'm gonna have to get a jar and collect some of this and put it up for sale, maybe on eBay or something like that, because you just don't ever get stuff like this. All right, so now we're on ground level in between both sets of silos, the older ones and then the newer ones. I always thought a silo had a concrete floor, concrete walls, they'd throw the grain in the top, and then it would run out the bottom. These old set of silos, if you look over here, there's a window in the base of each silo, and there's a floor above it. All the grain was from here up, but there's a little bit like a basement or a crawl space underneath, and I've been dying to see what's inside there. So we brought the lights with, got the ladder. We're gonna go find an open window here, and we're gonna go check one of these things out. This window has been either rusted away or broken away or something like that. This looks like the perfect spot to go in. So I've got my ladder. We'll shove that in the hole.
Kind of the cool thing though is we've been in this place for 2.5 years, and we're still finding new areas to explore that we haven't even been in yet. So this is just fun.
The floor, you can tell that there's like the concrete foundation, but then the center of it here, this is dirt.
No bones down there?
I don't see any bones. We've got a few flashlights and a work light. If I can show you this. It's not a large room, but it's just not what I expected. I thought that they would fill, you know, why would they have this here? But I guess that's how they engineered it and how they built it, where all the grain was stored up above us. So this is another room on this side of the wall. It's about the same size as this one, but it's a little bit more rectangular in shape. And then beyond that screened window, another wall over, that's where there's a corridor that goes underneath all 8 silos, that the drains for the silos came into there. There's a conveyor there to take the grain. When they're gonna unload the silo, take the grain to either a truck or a train for loading.
So that next room, does that go all the way through? Does it have openings? It's not a hallway? I'm not climbing in there. You can just describe it to me.
You have to go through that room to get to the corridor that goes
Okay.
all, you know.
This is so neat though.
So I guess
Wow.
there's 2 little rooms underneath each silo, and there's 8 silos, 4 pairs. So this is the newer set of silos, which is a little bit different structural than what we just looked at. This, I don't think, has little basement rooms underneath each silo, but in between the silos, there's a corridor that goes the whole length, 150 feet or so, and this is where the drain for each silo, it's all flooded. Really can't light it up with our little lights,
That's a little better.
but this goes all the way to the other end, and then there's a crossover from this section to where we just were, so they can move the grain.